Good morning and welcome to the Free Daily Coaching Featured Friend Friday. I want to welcome you and introduce you all to a good friend of mine, an entrepreneur, someone that has over 18 years of experience working with Continental Airlines, founder of Shouse in the House Coaching, and this person even ran for the House of Representatives 2 times. An amazing businesswoman, single mother, absolutely an incredible entrepreneur. You may even have seen her a few times over on Free Daily Coaching before. Everyone, I'd like to welcome you and introduce you to Ms. Chris Shouse. Good morning, Chris. Welcome to your interview.
Good morning, Bert. Thank you for having me. I'm honored.
Well, Chris, you know, it's really a big deal to have the time to interview you and to be recognized as a featured friend. So again, I want to congratulate you, and I want to thank you for all of the work that you've done helping with Free Daily Coaching. You know, not too long ago, you started your own coaching, doing Shouse in the House coaching, and then you brought it over to Free Daily Coaching for a single day. And you brought your own training, your own style, your own flair, everything over to Free Daily Coaching. So let me ask you, what really was the kind of the catalyst for you to go out and start your own YouTube coaching channel, your own coaching? I see that every day you do motivational quotes. What was that catalyst that really made you say, hey, I'm going to go and do this and I'm going to build my own thing?
I believe that being your student has pushed me a lot. You pushed me outside my comfort zone, and I really appreciate that. A lot of people don't know that I don't have any top teeth. So it's very painful for me sometimes to be on camera. But you encouraged me anyway, and I found a way around that, just to have almost 150 videos now on YouTube with training. And I'm just following your example. You are my catalyst, actually.
Well, I would say more that I would say thank you. That's, you know, it's a great compliment, but really it's that catalyst was that you got out of your comfort zone, right? And then you saw that getting out of your comfort zone, you were going to start to accomplish things that you didn't even think were possible. Things that you thought you would be afraid to do, things that you thought, oh, I would never be able to do this. If you were just encouraged, right? Pushed, yeah. And given some direction, but also uplifted and encouraged to do these things that were just a little bit out of your comfort zone, that you're going to get such great results. And you really, you know, just the fact that you're one of just a few people, less than a handful of people have ever been able to successfully come over and help mediate and help really be a part of Free Daily Coaching on a regular, continuous basis. You're really one of only 2 or 3 people. Maybe if we stretch that number, we could probably find 4, maybe. So you're doing something obviously that's going right in your own marketing, that I identified as saying, hey, you know what, this is someone that's taking action on a consistent basis, and that's willing, right, to move outside of your comfort zone. So once you started working outside of your comfort zone, Chris, and you started to take actions, if you could describe to other people that maybe they're having some of those same challenges, right, with either creating videos, or maybe they're not feeling confident about their writing skills, what would you tell them what would your single takeaway be, or a single action that they could take to help them push through being so uncomfortable, or push through that fear?
Don't look for something to be perfect. Go and do it. If you have to erase it, that's fine. Redo it. But it does not have to be perfect. I am telling you, it doesn't have to be perfect. My first videos are awful.
Okay, that's awesome. That's a great answer. I would say that's That's a great answer for really any content that we go out and do, right? Just go out and do it. So let me ask you this. You mentioned you had, I don't remember the exact number, but you mentioned you had over like 120 something or 130 videos now created.
Right.
If someone was just online and looking at you from the outside, they would think, wow, how did she create so many videos? Right? How did you do that? What's the secret? How did you do that? How were you able to go from no videos to now you have 130? What did you do?
Once I started taking action, and it's very strange, once you start taking the actions that you want to accomplish, creative ideas start coming to you. It's like they come out of the blue, and you say, wow, people need to know about this. So you go and make a video about it.
That's awesome. So you just and when you were doing that, did you start doing that like every day? Did you make a commitment like I'm going to do a certain amount a week, or how did you stockpile so many now?
I try to do one every day.
Okay.
I should make it a part of a goal. I should write it down, and I should say, hey, I need to do this every single day. I'm pretty consistent, and if you're not consistent in what you're doing, you're never going to get recognized.
Right.
If you only scatter things every now and again, I'm lucky to also be in a couple of YouTube groups. I've learned a lot there, and they recognize me now. Some of the big marketers, Daryl Eves for one.
Nice. And it's because you continue to participate and you continue to produce content over and over and over again. And really right. It's exactly what gets people's attention. You know, that consistency and being in the marketplace. You know, had I not been consistent, had I not been here doing the same thing over and over again, we may not have met, right? We may not have had that opportunity. So that consistency, it is important. And that's why we, you know, when we made a decision, right? We made a conscious effort to reach out to you and say, hey, Chris, we'd like to have you help us with free daily coaching. And that was another thing that we recognized in you, was that consistency, that you showed up every single day, that you were taking action on a regular basis. So Chris, what are you doing in your marketing right now that you get results, that give you the best results, that if you were going to share one thing, right, results-based, one thing that you could share with the audience today, what would that one thing be?
I believe that YouTube is one of the biggest catalysts in any business. It puts your face out there. It lets people know who you are, and you grow from there. And YouTube videos can also be repurposed so that when you write a blog post that is congruent with a video that you've had, it also goes into the blog post and gets seen again. That shows your channel off also when you put it in your blog post. So I really believe that YouTube has been my forte.
Well, there you go. You guys just got it from Chris. YouTube, powerful marketing method, excuse me, for video, excuse me, that can help you to get results. You know, Chris, I want to really say thank you so much for all that you've given us here at Free Daily Coaching. You continue to share with people on a daily basis via Shouse in the House Coaching. And I want to thank you for taking a few moments out of your time this morning to allow us to celebrate you, for us to feature you, to say thank you, Chris, for all that you do here at Free Daily Coaching, and thank you for everything that you're doing online. And we want to now invite you, if you're here live, we want to invite you to go over into the chat or the questions and answer and ask Chris any questions that you have about her business, about how she's gotten started, or about any of the questions that we asked her today. So thank you so much again, Chris, for sharing with us. We'll see you soon on the next Featured Friend, where you're doing the interview.
I look forward to it.